Today we're doing a star split to a Superman on the pole.
Yes, like Taylor said, we are working on our Supermans, and it's a left-handed Superman, so that was fun.
When I put this routine together, Karina definitely heard me scream a few times, mainly because I hate the Superman, as you know. Okay. I'll never stop hating on it, even though...
But you did it this week without pressure from me to put it into the routine.
That's true.
Yeah, actually, she came down and she was like, you will be so proud of me this week because when you see the routine, and I'm like, does it have a Superman? And she's like, yeah, I had a Superman.
Everyone knows the Superman is my nemesis. If you're new to this channel, stay tuned. We're gonna walk you through like all the different things you should be aware of. If you're used to it, then feel free to use the timestamp or timestamps down below, depending on what I decide. So let's start with safety. Make sure that you check your equipment, make sure everything is okay with your rigging and stuff. Make sure you have a crash mat. Don't practice without one under any circumstances, and always warm up and cool down before and after you practice aerial. If you're looking for warm-up ideas, you can find them in a playlist, which we'll leave right up here. So if you haven't done that, go do that first and then come back to this video. Especially warm up your split. If you're like Karina and I, we mainly split on our right side. So we had to warm up our left side a little more today. Make sure that you're wearing the right clothing for this. Pole clothes, of course. We're using our inner ties as we do in most of our routines. So make sure you have that free. And then make sure that you have your spotting buddy. Make sure you have someone to train with so they can be your GPS in the air and your cheerleader. And if something happens, they're there to call someone or assist you.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you cannot find the music for this routine synced up in this video. This video is a tutorial video where Taylor will break down everything that we do and teach you the transitions that we're using, and also share the tips and tricks that we use when we were learning the routine. However, if you want to see it synced up to the music, we did leave a short for you right up here that is synced up to the music. We also always welcome you to come back to the channel on Friday when we release a YouTube video that shows both of us doing the same routine, so you can see what it looks like when two people do the same routine and how it might not be identical, but we're still doing all the moves. You know, it varies based on our bodies, our flexibilities, and so on. We always do this to encourage you to be more accepting of what it is that you are doing at home and understand that your routines will not look exactly like ours, and that's okay. We also will leave you a link to the song that we use along with the timing which we get started down in the description below, so you know exactly what song we're using, what version of the song we're using, and when we're getting started.
Now that we've covered everything, let's get started. Aerialists, so let's break down this routine. We're starting facing the pole. I have my right hand in forearm grip at about eye level, and my left hand holds high above in true grip, like this. I'm going to make sure that when I'm holding the pole, I'm engaging my back and also my core when I'm doing the spin. So I'm going to split my legs, so my right leg is in front. That's going to be the leg that I pivot on, and then I'm going to swing my left leg forward and do a few rotations like this to add spin. Once I have enough spin, I'm going to bring my legs to the pole to come to my first climb, like this. Then I'm going to pull myself up, adjust so my right hand is holding high, extend my left hand like this, and hold this pose. Then I'm going to come back, readjust my hand so that I'm holding with the same grip as before. I'm going to release my legs, come to a climb, and then I'm going to hook my elbow, my right elbow on the pole, and I'm going to sink into sort of a fireman, but only a half one with my right hand. Extend my left hand like this to hold this pose. And remember to point your leg in front. From here, I'm holding on to the pole. I'm gonna straddle and hook my outside leg. So I straddle, and I hook my outside leg like this. My inside leg comes toward the pole. Release my outside hand, my left hand, hold the pole here. I can release my right hand to hold this pose. From here, hold on with your right, reach up with your left. Notice your hand, you're gonna switch hands here. Right hand will hold high. Now, depending on how tall you are or how long your arms are, you might need to adjust your hand just a little. So your right hand is a little lower. Left hand comes here. You want to turn your chest out for this pose. From here, extend your legs to make this split. Then, hold on top with your left. You're going to bring your hand down just a little. Lower your right hand to hold by your leg with your thumb down. And then you're going to push the pole away as you bring your body over to turn into your Superman and release your arm. To exit, turn back toward the pole, hold it with your right hand, hook your leg, and you can come down. That was so much fun.
If you had a lot of fun working on this routine, working on your Superman, and you want to try going from a Superman to a dove, which is a very backbendy position on the pole, check out the video that we're leaving on screen for you. On top, we're leaving the dance video so you see what it looks like sync up to the music. And at the bottom, we're leaving the tutorial so you can give this one a try.
Until next time, bye!